Hey gorgeous divas, it's Ingrid here. Happy Women's International Day. I have an important message today. I have so much emotion going on. There's a bit happening in my personal life. My dad's quite unwell and I'm about to go to the hospital, and I just feel so much emotion coming up today around women and us really honoring ourselves and claiming our power. But unfortunately, whilst there's so much change happening for women around the world and we're waking up and remembering who we are, I still see so much self-sacrifice, self-abuse, where usually we have had horrific things happen in our lives. It probably started from early childhood with just subtle messaging, then abuse, from sexual abuse to just being kind of disrespected because we're women, relationships with boyfriends, husbands, partners, and other women that have corrupted our way of thinking about ourselves. And this conditioning creates an inner war. Not only is there a war going on externally, and it's been happening for centuries, right? Centuries of suffering. And so we are born, we come into the world with this level of corruption, right? It's a corrupted energy field. It's a corrupted way of processing who we are as women. And it creates so much angst and pain, right? Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, Lee, for sharing. So what I see so many women do is they take that attack to the spirit, the soul, the body, the mind, and we internalize it. Because we have been shamed, we have been shut down, we've been told that we are not enough. But the truth is, we are potent, divine, and holy, magical, sublime energy, right? That's the truth. And we need to remember who we are so that we can rise into leadership. Because when we keep attacking ourselves internally, there is no strong foundation. Energetically, spiritually, emotionally, we are weak. And it really is an illusion that we make real by keeping that story alive. So rather than saying, hey, this is not okay, I will not stand for this, and I remember who I am. Unfortunately, so many women, and I've been there, and I've had physical sickness, I've had benign tumors, I've had my uterus cut open 3 different times, I've had chronic debilitating anxiety because I was carrying that for decades and decades and decades until I began to say enough. I will not perpetuate the cycle of abuse internally any longer. And it was from that moment that I stopped sabotaging myself. I stopped under-earning. I stopped giving away my potent divine magic. So today I'm sending you so much love, and I'm asking you to create radical change by looking at yourself in awe instead of with disgust, in reverence instead of questioning your ability, questioning yourself. Release the rage, release the anger, release the shame, right? Journey through that emotion, you have to go through it, and rise into your power. Owning your voice, becoming visible, leading other women, your children, your partner, the men. The femme needs to come into power to balance the wounded masculine and the wounded feminine, because the wounded feminine is this toxic-y, it's like almost like a putrid. I don't mean to be, I'm not judging anybody or anything, because I've been there. It becomes like it's like a poison. So we've got to love ourselves through the grief of transform the stories and come back to our inner light and allow the toxicity of our past, of generational lessons that we've brought into this lifetime, to be resolved. This is a big part of the work that I do, but the other part of the work that I do is deeply strategic. I have not built my business just from the law of energy and manifestation. That's one part of it. That's the bedrock, right? The other part is the strategy. It's the messaging. It's the funnels. It's the copy. It's the offering. It's your intellectual property, right? So what I'm going to be sharing tomorrow in my live training is going to be potent. It's going to change the way you think about yourself and how you make money forever. So I'm inviting you to join me. From my heart to yours, I hope to see you there. Thank you, darling Lee. And let's do this. I am here to take a stand for women's political, social, and economic power. You can make a lot of money online when you own and remember who you are. The femme needs to balance with the masculine energy in a holistic way so that you have the structure and the systems in place to build an empire. And I'm going to be sharing all of that with you, how I went from charging peanuts, $100 sessions, to selling out my 50K coaching packages and to building $1 million healing business diva empire in alignment with what is nourishing for me, what feels good to me, so that I can be the mother, the wife, the partner, the friend that I want to be without burning myself into the ground. Okay, guys, I'm sending you so much love. I hope to see you tomorrow. Ciao.